We'll guide you through what to do if your Windows laptop only has a C drive and how you can create D or E drives. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. It's convenient to go and have other drives because then you can go and keep things separate. So just to go and show you my current setup, what we can do here is come to the bottom and you can go and find File Explorer, or you can press search, you type in File Explorer and you want to open it up. Come over to the left and go and scroll up or down, usually down, and you want to go and find this PC. So you can see here at the moment, I only have the C drive and I want to go and create a D and E drive and just another drive in general. So we're going to guide you through this step by step. Make sure this full guide so you know what you need to do. So to go and get started with this, we can come out of our File Explorer. We need to go and open up a app. So what you can do is go and press search at the bottom, go and type in run, and then you want to go and click on it like so. In here, you want to go and type in diskmgmt.msc, like so. Now what we can do here is we can go and press OK. And this is going to go and open up the disk management tool and app. Now here you need to go and watch this full guide and don't skip anything as we're covering some important information you need to go and know. So make sure you go and pay close attention here. So what you want to do is come down to the second part. You can go and see that it says disk 0. So in here, you can then go and see some different options. What you're looking for is this middle option where it says Windows C. Now, what you can do here is you need to go and right click on it like so, and you need to find the option for shrink volume. So wait for this to go and load. So because there's no free unallocated space here, first of all, we need to go and shrink the C drive. So it's going to have less space, the C drive, but it then means that less space, we can go and use that for another drive, aka the D or E drive. So here we can go and enter in the amount of space. It's entered in the max amount, which we aren't going to use in this case. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and type in 150,000 megabytes. That's roughly 150 gigabytes, but it doesn't sort of directly correlate and link that way. But roughly it'll be about that. And then what you can do here is you can go and press shrink. Now go and wait, and shortly we're going to go and see the unallocated space. So once we have that unallocated space, you can choose how many drives you want to go and create. For example, you could create one which is going to take up all of that unallocated. So you can see it's now here, 146.49, roughly 150, not quite that, but roughly. So what you can do is go and right click on it, and then you can press new simple volume. Then you can press next. So at the moment, it's going to go and use all of this space in the volume and drive we're going to go and make here. But I could go and use only 50,000, let's say, for the D drive I'm going to make. We can then press next. Then you can go and choose the letter. We'll do D. Then we'll press next. Choose the options here. I personally don't change any of them. You can if you want to. And then we could go and press next. Then go and press finish and go and wait. And it's now formatting it. So you still go and have some unallocated space. I could go and create an E or another drive with if I wanted to by right clicking and pressing new simple volume. Go through the same steps we just went through. Press next. Choose the amount of space and press next. And then I could go and make the E drive. I'm not going to do that right now. We've already run through that, but you go and get the idea. So now if we go and open up File Explorer, we come back to this PC, you'll go and see we then go and have the D drive. And of course, if I went and completed it again, I would then go and have an E drive or another drive letter that I chose. That's it. If you found this useful and you want to see more guides like this, then please consider subscribing and liking the video. I look forward to help you get in the future with more guides like this. We create them every single day, so I'm sure we'll be able to help you again. Goodbye for now.